Perfect. So as we're reaching into our point of interest, right? Now we just want, basically now we just need a confirmation, right? And if we look here, for example, this candle and this candle, what do we see? It's the same situation, right?
Yeah.
We have even higher volume,
Yeah.
and these two basically produce zero result, both of them, right? And then, yes, we are pushing a little bit lower again. You don't have any confirmation yet, right? But as we're pushing lower, now what happens with the volume? It's dying, right? And what do we notice as we're pushing up, engulfing these lower time frame structures, right? Is, I know we're 1 minute. I'm speaking in general right now, but even on 1 minute, if you go on 5 seconds, this rally down has all kinds of structures there, right? So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying we're engulfing those structures, right? Basically, that's all internal liquidity that we're grabbing right now, right? But how is that happening? For the first time now, we see basically that this rally up is done with increase in demand volume, right? Everything else except this one, but here where we had high volume, again, we had no progress, right? Besides that, before, every demand that we had, right, we've done it with decreasing volume, right? We had here some demand that shows up, but this one again, progress.
That showed in bullish, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So basically, this is the time, and then this rally down that comes here, indeed, it has high volume, but look at the result, right? We're not putting lower lows, right? And then the next one that comes here, this reaction, it comes again with lower supply, right? So now we're seeing basically that supply is diminishing. It's being, it basically has been absorbed, right? And we start to see demand being dominant, right? And that's when I said, let's buy this breakout, right? Because if we would have break here with, and hopefully with volume again, that would be your confirmation, right? And it just happened quite quickly after that, right? We broke with high volume, right? What happens after here is just demand is still not pushing out first, right? So we had the mitigation of this breakout here, and then we finally have the rally that's moving up, right? So
how do you label that for
I get my, I'm sorry?
How do you label that for Wyckoff?
How you would label this?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, obviously these are all preliminary supports, right? Maybe this one actually is the yeah. You could label this one as the selling climax, even though the volume is less, because preliminary supports can have higher volume. Or you can label probably selling climax here, but then this is not much of an automatic reaction. Either way, you could say selling climax, automatic reaction, a secondary test, that would be your phase A. You have a secondary test in phase B, and the spring, right? There's your little creek, there's your jump across the creek, and basically this is your range, right?
Right, that's the range.
Yeah, and basically this would be your whole range. It comes all the way. But this is the spring, right? And you have a test here. The test, again, nice confirmation that it comes with lower volume. So lower volume, I mean lower, there's less sellers here, right? There's less supply here than it was over here, right? And we can see that, right? So that's a good test. And we have that, we have confirmation that is a valid test when we break here, all right? And this one, same thing. But if you're not so, until you get comfortable analyzing volume or whatnot, you can have different strategies, right? Look, for example, how Bricklayer has his strategy. He's not using volume at all, right, in his analysis. So it all depends on, you know, on how are you going to be comfortable and how you're going to set up your strategy, to get your confirmations, right? Because yeah, one could have just taken an entry off the order blocks, right, and just trade that, or 50%
Yeah.
off the order blocks, or
There are two confirmation here. The first confirmation is here, and the second is here, isn't it?
yeah, you have more than and you were gonna notice out of these trading ranges that price always gets into, right? Because basically that's how price moves, right? From trading range, another
Yeah.
trading range, another trading range.
Exactly.
90% of the time, price is in a trading range, right? And we're trying to catch these moves out of trading ranges, right? Basically, unless you're trading, the range, which is the different thing, right? So you will notice that just like here, uh, market will give you more than just one opportunity to enter, right? And once you know which way you're going, you can just follow the order flow, right? Every time you have another break, you can try to go with it, right? And
What happened after
either,
that? It's gone
I'm
up.
sorry,
It's gone more up, or just stop there?
it's going more off. It's gonna go. Basically, this was ideal target was Asia's high, which was this one.
All right.
The question is, when you reach here, I mean, obviously you're gonna take profits, right? You're not gonna, because look what happens, right? And it's reaching the target, but the question is, are you gonna hold? Like, because if you hold when you're here, your whole position, right? It's basically like doing this, right? If price is here and you wait to hit this point and you haven't taken any profit, it's basically like taking this trade, correct?
No, that's no good. It's not making
That's now
sense.
good, right? Exactly.
Come out here
So
exactly quick.
yeah, exactly. So obviously that's not good, right? So if you enter here, obviously you're gonna probably take profits based on structure, either here or at the very short the block that might turn your price around and whatnot. Especially that here now London starts, right? So you expect some uh, manipulation in London too, right? So this is New York time at the bottom, but this
And
is
did you take
London
this
opening
trade?
at 3 a.m. I'm
Did
sorry.
you take this trade?
I did not take this trade. I wanted to go to bed and then I start
Oh,
analyzing it for you guys on the Discord. So I was just updating it live. And then I think around here, after we took this high, I actually went to bed. So I didn't even know what happened after that. But
oh,
I just wanted you to see because that's what I wanted you guys to see on Discord too, is basically the process, because this process unfolds the same every single time. Either it's in a bullish situation here where supply is being absorbed, right? Or it can be a bearish situation. You're going to see the opposite, right? You're going to see demand having this type of high effort with no result, right? You're going to see that at the top instead. And you, instead of seeing uh, demand towards the end becoming dominant, you're going to see supply starting to become dominant, right?
yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So the purpose was not to catch an entry with this analysis. The purpose was to show, if you watch my last live session, I have examples like this all week long, like literally all week long, um, from the whole price action, right? So it happens the same every, look, we can look at this one, for example, here from the day before. I think this was Thursday.
That's very good.
This was Thursday, and this one we were talking on the Discord as well. So if you have patience and scroll to the Discord chat on the trade chat channel, you're gonna find all these posts there.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
few of them. Yeah, I'm going to watch the last one as well.
yeah,
So
yeah. Watch my last live session. I have all these examples. We break them down and we look at volume and we do a lot of volume analysis. But here is pretty much the same situation, right? We had here when New York opened an accumulation, right, with a spring, and then we broke up, right?
Right.
Okay, so then this, well, basically this, but then inside of this, I chose this point of interest, right? Because this last order block was mitigated here before the break, right? So I chose this point of interest, right? But here we're gonna notice if you look at this price action where I circle this, right? Let's make it a little bit bigger. Same types of situations, right? Where price is coming down and we have very high effort, and then there is basically last candle with the highest effort has the least result all the time, right? Look here, price is increasing, very nice. What happens with the spread and the result? Nothing, right? It's not increasing. And then the last one, highest effort, produces no result, right? We're not putting a lower low, right? On the contrary, we're breaking even higher, right? Perfect. So I like this order block as a point of interest because I see this one had a lot of absorption. And then as we were moving up, we had selling here, right? Let me clear because I make a mess. So we had selling here with increase in effort. So these sellers here try to push price down again. All this was absorbed again and was absorbed successfully because look how nice we broke up after that, right? So very nice point of interest. I like it, right? You could place your trade here, if you know you have higher targets, right? But you could also wait for a confirmation. And usually if you wait for a confirmation, you are able to get maybe a smaller stop loss, right? In this case, it's pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And here it's nice because you see I had a loss too, but it doesn't matter. Again, let's go through this really quick. This candle, highest effort again, even higher, right? Even worse result, right? This candle, same thing, right? Same thing here, right? So, and we're not putting lower lows. We are at the point of interest. So all I'm waiting for now at this point here, because we touched the point of interest, is a confirmation, right? I don't know if price is going to test this lower or not. He might, right? And in this case, it does. That's why I get stopped on the first one, right?
Yeah.
How could you not get stopped on the first one? Well, cover with your entry, cover the order block, right? But I wanted to catch a better trade, right? What was my confirmation here? Well, if we look here, we see again, same situation, right? And this we can label, it's again an accumulation, right? A reaccumulation basically. But this candle, again, highest effort, no result, right? And then on this push down, basically, again, we see increase in effort and basically no result. Again, we're not breaking this low, right? So I saw that this was some type of absorption here. And then when these candles show up with increasing demand, I bought here after the close, right? Well, this one did not work out, which is fine. Like I said, I'm fine losing this trade because I know if I lose this trade, I can catch this trade, right? Or like I said, you can enter maybe a smaller position first, right? And have a bigger stop loss, right? And if you're right, then you can add to your position and scale in, right? But here I didn't. So
That's
it's
what I
okay.
do. Yeah.
But then you notice this process is the same. And if you watch that session, I have all week the same thing. It's over and over again, right?
I understand
Go
now.
ahead.
I've got New Zealand USD ready for back testing. Yeah. I want to show you, and you just guide me how to do it.
Absolutely. Let me stop my share and I will have you share the screen, okay?
Thank you. First, please, can you check? I had a one-on-one with the master today with the Agosto, and
Oh,
then
very good.
we did half with Agosto, and then I did the rest. Can you check it? Did I write the 4 question? The question is not here. Do you know the question? Of course you
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you check it? Am I
I might
right?
be a little rusty with this, I'm telling you.
So you know the green one is the higher time frame,
Yeah,
yeah,
right. Very
and
good.
then the is middle time frame. The red one is
Okay.
the low time frame.
All right. Well, let's stop right here. Let's start with green one first. And okay, you say the green one is bearish, right?
Yeah,
Why? This is the high. Do we have? Is the green one coming like this, like like this? Because here,
no,
what
the green
I
one
see a
is
low. All right. So green one comes like this, right? And now the last break of structure was where?
here. The green
Right.
BS
So the
is
last break of structure was to the upside, right? So the green one is bullish.
bullish.
Well, now it's not because look, price went below.
Yeah, that's why I wrote bearish.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. But at
at
that
that
time, I
time,
mean, yeah, okay. Right now it's not because it went back below, right? But okay, I noticed. Okay, so can you move the green one? Okay, so we see the last break of structure on the green one is here, right?
oh, you know, this blue one, I wrote down, I written something here. That's back testing. It wasn't here when we analyze it. So forget
Oh,
about it.
okay. Okay, so if it wasn't here at this point, the green one is bullish
Okay,
because the last break of structure was to the upside, right? And
right.
the expectation when price is here, Jaya, hold on, my dog. Jaya, settle down. Sorry, my dog's barking.
No problem.
Um, so okay, so the last break of structure was to the upside. And when we were here, the expectation what would be? Would be to come back to discount, mitigate, and produce what? A higher high, right?
Yeah,
So the green one, when price is clear my mess, when price is here, the green one is still bullish. Now that you broke down
yeah. It's better.
below, it's bearish. But at that time, here, the green one was bullish.
Okay, I'll change it. And I wrote this, the price is at discount.
But you don't have to change it now because, oh, that's fine. Because now it is bearish. Price was at the discount for the green one. No. What is your trade? What is your range? Your last
For,
range for the
for
green one.
green one, for green one is from here to here.
No, your last range is from here to here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. From here
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah.
here.
Very good. Oh, yeah. And price is at a discount. Very good. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the target was to make up the uptrust and was met, which is here.
You're talking about this one, right? Okay.
What green one, yeah. The higher time frame. Would I go to 4 hours?
But after when price is here, right? Right. So you can say, hold on 1 second. Um, as if price is here, you can say target is to make a higher high. That's fine. Or uptrust. That's fine. But if price is here, once the target was met, now the expectation is to come back into discount level, and then target it was, and then to produce a higher high. So this is, how should I explain this? When price is here, your expectation is to make another higher high, right?
Right, because it had a retracement and grab some liquidity and should go up.
Correct. So the
Okay.
expectation is to reverse See, I don't understand how it would reverse from here. If you would reverse from here, would not break the low,
Right.
it would
Just
go
right
up.
to reserve and break the last low. Is that the expectation to reserve back from here and
Uh-huh.
break this low, and then we can go and make another upthrust.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to tell you is that if you had your last break of structure to the upside, right?
Yeah.
This green one is bullish. You don't expect to make a lower low. You expect to come back into the discount level and make a higher high. Does it make sense? So
Yeah.
if I have a time frame that goes like this, right? As price is here, my expectation is to return to discount, which is this below
Yeah.
this 50%, right? And then produce a higher high, right? Not to break the low and then produce a higher high, right? If I break this low, now I'm bearish. In this situation, if I break this low, right, now I'm bearish. And in this situation, my expectation is to go back into premium, mitigate, and then produce another lower low, right? Does it
So
make
it's
sense?
right what? It's better to write to reserve low and then grab the liquidity and go up again, yeah?
Well, if you want it, if you are bullish, you are expecting just to go into discount. You're not expecting to go
No, the
below
price,
if you're bullish.
yeah, it was bullish, but after this place, the price is dropped. So
Yeah, it has dropped, but this structure, right? You're in this range from this low to this high, right? So it goes like this: lower low, lower high. I mean higher high, lower high, higher high, right? So the expectation is, of course, price to drop. To drop where? Into discount, not below. If we break below, we're breaking structure again to the downside. If we break this low, we're
right,
breaking structure to the downside, and then we're bearish. And then we expect to not to make a higher high again, right? Here, we expect to make a lower high and then continue lower. Does it make sense?
yeah. You come to
Okay.
discount, make a lower low. Or it's better to say to retrace to
Come
discount.
to discount, mitigate, and then reverse. That would be your expectation. Based just on structure, right? Based
Yeah.
just on the fact that we broke structure to the upside. And now we're here. So we're talking about as if we're here, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's go to the white one.
Very good.
The white one start from here.
Yes.
Uh, high, high, high,
Yes.
low, high, 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 low, and then
Very good.
it's up to here.
Very good.
So
This one is bearish. Very good.
yeah, and then target was 67740, which is 67. Yeah, somewhere like here.
You chose this order block,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
how you choose it? Okay, very good. That's a good target. Very
Yeah,
good.
done after I did back testing. So price is in discount as well. That's a premium. That's a discount at the moment. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a discount because
So
your last range for the white one is you went like this, right? So your last range is this so far, and you are a discount. coming from premium.
Yeah. So target is to meet the 67740 and to mitigate all the block which didn't met yet. I think it was
Okay.
here before when I
Okay.
know.
Yeah. Even if you were here, then this is your last range. You're still a discount, right? So as ranges continue to expand, you're gonna have more and more discount levels, of course, right? But yeah, so it's good, I think.
Okay, thank you.
But you
And then,
know, like I said, after whenever you see Augusto again, double check this with Augusto because this
I
is
said
his
as well.
stuff.
Okay, I'll finish it quickly and then we're going for
Oh
some.
no, I don't mind. Yeah, go on. I'm just
So
saying double check because
yeah, I
he's the
did. I
master.
sent it to
He's the
him.
master of this, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So expectation is as I wrote down as we see this time frame structure was bullish, and I think price just reverse to grab liquidity then go higher, which is not right. I think.
Well, no, but no, for this one is right because this one is bearish, right? But now you are at really close to your point of interest, right? So basically, your
Mm.
expectation would be to, if your target wasn't met, would be to meet your
Go
target
higher.
and then go higher, right? Wherever your target is this one, right? So if we expect based on the green one to be bullish, we expect to see the white one actually reverse at this point of interest, right? So, but because the target was not met, you can expect a little more continuation until your target is met.
Yeah.
But here is where it gets tricky, and I want you to remember this because this is a very good system. This it's a very good system when price is trending, right? When we're making higher highs or lower lows, and we're trending in one direction, it's a very good system, right?
I'm
You
new
can
in this system actually. I used
go.
to do the Elliott waves before.
Oh,
And
I don't know Elliott waves. I'm sorry.
okay. So
Very, yeah, I know nothing about Elliott waves, but yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Um,
yeah. And
But
then
if you
the
have questions, I'm just saying, if you have questions about Elliott waves, you should ask
no, I don't have
Ared.
questions
Yeah,
about Elliott wave. No, no, no. I don't.
yeah.
No,
But
I'm
what
new
I'm
in
trying
this.
to say is when you're in a trading range, right? Um, then this system can become very tricky because you get always
Yeah,
stop hunts to the upside and the downside, and then it
exactly.
can fail a few times, you know. But yeah, all
So
right. So
the lower time frame start from here till here, yeah, and
right,
then it was
and the
there.
red one is this one, right? The,
Structure is here, the bearish record structure,
yes.
yeah, and then we are in premium. It's gone premium. It was here, yeah, yeah, before low. Forget about this blue one. The price
Yeah,
was here. It's in the premium.
yeah,
Uh,
very good.
and then logical target is to reach 67400. 6, 7.
Right. So your target wasn't met. So your
Yeah,
expectation is still to the downside there, right?
or
Correct?
like this, like exactly. And then the expectation is same as higher time frame green one to
Yes.
come to the discount and make a higher high. But which is it wasn't right. It's just broke the lower low and go down. Uh, anyway,
No,
so
I think this is good now. This is good. The only thing that happened is when it reached your point of interest, right? We can see that price enter what, a trading range, and basically we had the process of probably distribution here. Unless price returns back in the range, and so we consider this as a possible spring. Uh, you broke
right.
structure to the downside. So the green one, right? The green one is now bearish. So the expectation would be to go back into a premium level before making a lower low. But again, I think on higher time frame, can we see like a zoom out a little bit? I'm just trying to
Would I
see
go to
where
4 hours?
this. Oh yeah, see, yeah, absolutely, yeah, that's very good. See, I mean, that's a good expectation now for that one actually, because this looks like we had a redistribution here, right, with an upthrust, and now if we're breaking down, the expectation would be either to continue or to come up and mitigate and then continue lower, right?
Hmm.
So
Let's see what's
yeah,
happening. Yeah, go further in 5 minutes.
wow, how nice he broke this one down there, very nice.
So we wait. We should wait for a spring. Yeah.
Is this real time now?
No, that's a.
Oh, that's your back test. Oh, okay. Can you put the volume to for me, please? So I
Yes.
see the volume.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So what we see is that price did enter a trading range here, right? And we had again high efforts here and here. So yes, we
Yeah.
should wait for some type of confirmation that this trading range is finished, right? We might get some more stop hands, who knows, you know, but
Yeah.
if you see uh, when we see this trading range being broken, right, and if we see increase volume supporting that move to the upside, right, then we can look to think to take a long, right?
Okay. Let's go.
Now you have high volume here at the top.
Hmm.
Price is probably going to seek another low.
So we have a break of structure here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but look at all this effort here. What's happening?
Hmm.
We're not making much progress.
No. Same, innit? So that's a second confirmation. Do you allow me to go for a trade? Yeah.
You want to go short? I mean, obviously you can always do that. I'm just not sure.
About hunting. Stop hunting.
Zoom out for me a little bit. Are we at a point of interest right now? I mean, we need to find a point of interest first. We can just, we could
Yeah.
if we see this reversal. See?
See,
No.
it's gone up.
Yeah, because look at this effort here, right? So
Yeah. This is bearish, isn't it?
this, well, right now we're making again high effort here. So, and we expect this because we sold here and we sold here. Now, if we break again, I would say go long. If we break
Right.
again and volume is supporting, I would say go long. No confirmation yet. Nope. Volume is increasing towards the downside. Okay. 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 Very nice. But look at the difference how we broke this right now to the upside after high effort and no result. We see that we're breaking internal structures, right, with increasing volume. So then all these can become points of interest, right? So
Yeah.
now, if you want, now we're again at a point of resistance here. We can either wait to come back again, or we can wait for it to break and find another um, order block that price may retrace to.
I always wait to come back. It's better for me. It's
Okay,
better for a stop loss.
so here I would say this should hold now, but I think we're developing another range here for now.
Mm.
And again,
So
I would
what
buy
does
this.
mean?
I would buy this breakout. I would buy this breakout.
If it's gone up, so you mean now?
Now, if he breaks here,
Okay.
I would buy
Buy. Okay.
if he breaks.
It's sideways now.
I think this is bad timing too, right? I don't know. What time is this? Is this
It's 8 o'clock at night, London time.
oh, okay.
That's no good time, isn't it, for trade?
NZD should have moved maybe during, but NZD USD NZD should move during Asia, maybe before London.
Mm.
See, we did not break. We did not have that break with that
Not
would
on top.
support that move up, right?
Yeah.
Stop, stop. Well, I don't know during London. We might get another stop hunt.
Yeah.
I really don't know how your the higher time frame looks. I'm sorry. Can you put on 15 minutes and zoom it out so I can see where we are? Oh, okay. It looks much better. Okay. So we had this distribution that broke down. So basically now we might get, yeah, see, this looks nice. This looks nice to actually move towards the upside. We have this trading range here. It's a preliminary support, the selling climax, automatic reaction, secondary test. You might get this a little longer before you get a move up, or you might get a move up and then sell down. But my bias right now would be towards the upside. So yeah,
Mm.
this once you broke here, right? Once you broke here, for example, on this chart. But let's wait for this trading range to develop. On the lower time frame, maybe in 1 minute, we could look for a trade from here to here now, if you want.
Right. Okay.
Because we don't know. I mean, ideally we're gonna go higher, but we don't know if price it's gonna still
Breaking or not?
range exactly. So here, yeah. See this one. Let's go higher a bit. I mean, zoom in. Very nice. All right. So possible spring. We broke up. So now this is our target, right? We're really close to target. Really close to target. So it's a little dangerous, but we can try.
Is the 10 RR if the a small, very small. So I'll bring it down a little with the stop loss. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Look, buy this breakout if it happens. Let's see.
look at the volume.
Yeah, I see. Is this New York?
Yeah. 5:30 in the morning. I
But
think we,
no result to the downside. So, but I don't like these equal lows here, to be honest
yeah.
with you. Let's
So
see,
we out.
equal lows. Yeah, this is yeah, the volume is increasing because the market's opening, but
So what do you think about short? Because the Augusto said as well, in this situation, the price wants to go down.
mhm.
And as you see in 15 minutes,
Yeah, well, it's very possible to have a, yeah, it's very possible now to test the lows again, and it's very possible to either test the lows or completely break the range, right? We don't know yet, but
Mm.
um, obviously this test to the upside,
Sorry.
it didn't went all the way up, so we stopped short, and now we're selling, right? So here, what do you have? Well, we have equal highs here where we would sell if we would really sell, right? So I know we broke structure, price may not go up again. So you could look at this or the block, right? The last push up, right?
Let's say that if the price come back to this broken structure, I short. I'll go short. Yeah.
This would be your order block. But there is a little imbalance there as well. So,
Where?
and equal highs. So that's liquidity there. So basically what I would look for is actually this
From here.
push.
So you mean if the price come back here, you're going short, or can you say that
If
again,
what
please?
I'm saying is price could do this and price could also do this and grab liquidity above these highs
Right.
before going lower, right?
Okay.
Even though
So
I know
we
we
wait.
broke
We
this
wait then.
structure. You can have, well, yeah, I mean, it depends how you manage your risk as well too,
That's-
because in situations
no,
like
that's
this, you
good
can have
point to tell me.
two entries. You can have one entry there, one entry there, and it doesn't have to be. It can be half a position, right? 0.5%. If you usually risk 1%, right, it can be half and half, right? So you don't risk more, basically.
Right, yeah, I know. But with this volume, the
Yeah, we would
price
expect continuation right
will
now.
pull
We would expect
back
the
here and come
continuation.
back. Yeah, see what's happening.
Now, now it looks interesting because again, we have very high effort, right? As we're
Yeah,
pushing down, this is a sign of strength, right?
yeah.
All we need to do is see that basically these rallies they continue. If we have a break, the volume supports that move, and then we can look at this as an area of interest to buy from, right?
Too long, yeah.
And notice that now we're basically testing this, which is another trading range, that consolidation
This one.
that we broke up, right? So that's what we're testing right now. This, right?
Mm.
So we're in there, right? It looks like we are accumulating. We have volume descending, which means supply is descending. That means it's being absorbed. So
Not good pair, sir, yeah? I think. New Zealand USD is not good pair.
it's okay. Any pair it should the concepts should work the same. So, but yeah, some move better than the other. Uh,
At the moment, Euro Aussie is better than Euro USD, honestly.
you can look for confirmations at all this. If we break any of these with increasing volume, like here, there you go, right? So you can wait for one more break for this high, for example, and if you get the confirmation, then you can long again, or we are at the point of interest.
Okay. So what do you think here? I think that's a order block, isn't it?
Yeah, this whole, yeah.
So let's see.
What you want to do is break this.
Yeah. Which is done now.
But look, this one would have hold for you, right? But now that you've broken this one, you can have again, right? Let's see
You
how the volume looks.
might price come back to this price, yeah?
Price might come back because, oh, see, very nice. Let's see if we push up now with volume. Volume, nice. Volume, not that high. No, this just doesn't look
Yeah,
too
the
good.
volume. Yeah.
But this order block that you noted, and then again here, both would have worked as a trade. What would be your targets? Well, again, depends where you enter. All these are targets. These equal highs, and probably all the way to this order block that's unmitigated, right?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it? It's just a little bit barely touched, right? So that would be a nice. What I didn't like is this high volume here at the top, which doesn't look too good. But if it's being this supply that's coming in, we expect it to come in. Why? Because we sold here, right? On this breakout, the breakout structure, we sold. So when price is going to reach again, there are going to be sellers there, right? So we expect that. What we want to see is that this supply that is increasing at this point is being absorbed, right? We want to see again demand continue to show up, right? Basically.
So you mean this high volume here is no good for healthy shop?
No, because as price when price was right there, that candle made, we have very high effort and no result, right? So that's basically a sign
Yeah.
of weakness, right? So we would expect price to have some type of reaction, right? And then you have to judge that reaction. What is that effort basically achieved, right? Did it break the structure, right? Did it produce a lower low? What's happening? In this case, so far it did not. It seems like demand is absorbing this supply, right? But we don't have yet quite confirmation, right? I like this candle, but I want to see the follow through, right? Something like that, right?
Exactly.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't have a follow through yet. Let's see. Now they're equal lows taken.
So it's
Yep. See, so like I said, this here, that
back
was a
here.
sign of weakness, right?
Exactly.
This high volume, right? So if you were if you would have been in a trade here off this order block, let's say, or even here, right, off this order block, right, and you see this here, you should expect this move down. And then if this move down again, you have another failure basically over here, right? When price is failing, right? We said that I like this candle here, and what we want to see is the continuation as we're breaking up, right? So here is that attempt to break up, and it's basically a failure, right? Well, at that point, you have to make a decision. You either move your trade to
You
break
know, if I
even,
was in this
or if it's a
trade,
scalp you close or whatever, you know.
if I was in this trade, I just close the trade here. You know, after they break the structure,
Yeah,
just come out
this
here.
break, absolutely. That's a very good close, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Your first target should have been here anyway, right? Your first TP1, let's say, if you enter here or here,
Yeah.
that would have been your TP1. And yeah, this is a very good decision to close your trade as you break that structure.
Exactly.
Very good.
So I think,
Because look what happened. We're going to get a lower low, absolutely.
yeah, this
And
break
it
now.
turns out that all this that actually we traded was a small redistribution, right? Look, you have a change in character here, right? It's your phase A, right? You have an uptrust, it's being tested, and then sells off and makes a lower low.
Can we say
Right?
this is the last point of supply here?
Yes, very good.
Right. Okay.
Yes, very good.
See? Thank you, sir. My time, I think, is finished.
No, you're very welcome. Is it? All right. Well, look, I mean, you're always welcome to, if you have questions during the week, to message me or tag me, and you're always
Thank you.
welcome to schedule more the next weeks if you want to have
Yeah,
another meeting,
I'll book
and we
another
can
one.
backtest more, you know. And
How do you
yeah,
call you? What's your name, sir?
my name is Radu. Actually, it's a Romanian name. I was born in Romania.
Okay. My name is Alan.
Yes.
Nice to meet
And you don't have to sir me. You don't have to say sir. Thank you, Alan.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, I hope you have a good day, and
Thank
I'll see you around then. Okay.
you for your time. I see you around here. Thank you. Bye.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Bye.